Are you thinking about moving to South Houston? You're not sure? In today's video, we are going to talk about League City, Texas. What we are going to cover is the history of League City, affordability in real estate, home value, and of course, school tax, because when you move in a neighborhood you want to make sure there is good school, because if the school is not good, you can be sure family with children will not be moving in that area. If you are new to this channel, my name is Done. I am a realtor here in the state of Texas, and this channel, it is where we take community tour. We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of what it takes to live in Houston, Texas. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and follow, because I love it, guys, when I receive email, text message, phone call from people just like you who's thinking about relocating, regardless if it's 1 year from now, 6 months from now, or even if it's tomorrow. So I am one phone call away. League City, located 23 miles southeast Houston in Galveston County, with a small portion Clear Creek in Harris County. Prior to League City we know today, in the early age, League City used to be home of two tribes, the Atacapaka and Karankawa tribe. Those two tribes used to be hunters, so during the winter season they will travel, go and more land, but during summer they will stay by the water up until the 18th century. But in the mid 19th century, three families moved in the area, which put a stake in the land, which called the founding father of League City. They are the Butlers, the Cowards, and the Perkins. So they are the three families who consider to be the one who's the founding father of League City. So if you go to any museum, so you'll see those families' pictures. And as time goes, the Butlers decided they don't want to stay close to the water. They want more land because they were farmers. They had so much cattle, so they move in land. And then the Cowards and the Perkins, they stay close to the water, which we know today as Cowards Creek and Magnolia Bayou. So between 1854 and 1890, J.C. League and George Butler, they become the two most successful businessmen in the area. So because those two were so successful, they decided to bring in more people in League City. And of course, with money and power, there is dispute. Those two men could not agree on what to call the city. So J.C. League keeps saying League City, while Butler wants to settle on Clear Creek. So of course, in the 1902, they decided to have a town hall meeting, and the people in the town decided to keep the name League City to honor J.C. League. So that's the history of League City. Now let's talk about lifestyle. League City is a flourishing waterfront town, home to so many neighborhoods, which give residents in League City endless recreational activity like jet ski, fishing, sailing, waterboarding. You name it, anything you want to do, they have something for everyone in League City. The League City market is very competitive. So if you go to redfin.com, realtor.com, HER, or Zillow, home in League City has gained in the last year 22.5% value. When you're looking at homes that are under 500,000, you will still be competing, even if the competition is not the same, but you will not get the incentive all the sellers are offer, because those homes are on the lower price point. When you go look at homes that are 500 and up, those homes that has been sitting in the market, you can see there is a 5 to 10% price reduction, and the homeowner most likely are willing to give you 2 to 6% incentive to buy down your interest rate. Depends on your loan type, because if you are getting a conventional loan, you can get up to 3%, but if it's an FHA loan, you can get up to a 6% seller's incentive. But it all depends on your lender and of course your loan type. When you're looking at home for rent, homes that are built in the 80s, looking at 13 to 1800 square feet. Those homes are still very hard for rentals. The home come in the market today, by tomorrow they already have tons of applications. So you're looking at a $2,300 a month for those type of home for rent. But if you want something newer, something bigger, and of course you'll be in the $2,600 a month, depends on your need. League City is in the Clear Creek ISD school district, which is number 2 school district in Galveston County. We know if your home is not in a great school district, it can affect your resale value, regardless if the family that are moving have kids or if they don't have kids. We can change that. Currently there is 42,000 students registered in League City, that from pre-K to high school, with a 17-to-1 teacher ratio. However, when you go to greatschool.com, you go to niche.com, you're looking at the overall score for the school in League City. They have an A scored. They have an overall A score. So when you're looking at academy level, you're looking at teachers, you're looking at administrations, resources, League City have an A. The only thing that they score less is sport. So, and if your kids play sport, so that's something you might consider. Check out the school to see what type of sport they offered before you decided, okay, the school you want to go. And I always say this to my parents that have kids: check the school that are assigned to the home you are purchasing, because when you purchase in a home, each of those homes that have an assigned school, sometimes the school might change, but sometimes, most of the time, they keep it the same. If there is a new community that has been built and it's overlapping the older subdivisions and they build a new school, so some of those homes might be going to the new school, or the new home might be going to the new school, and then you stay in the old school. So check the school before you decide to make a purchase. Let's talk about taxes in League City. Depends on where you're located. If you are in the Galveston County, you most likely will be paying a 2.04. If you are in Clear Creek, which is Harris County, you most likely pay a 3.08. However, if you're looking at homes that are new constructions, usually new construction have higher taxes regardless of where you are in League City. Something else that I did not mention at the beginning of the video, guys, if you are decided to move along the coast of Galveston, please check the flood map. Put on the address you want to purchase, put on the area to see if it's on the flood. If it is on the flood zone, you don't want to be in the middle of the transactions for the lender to say, oh, you need flood insurance, because that insurance is outside of the home loan insurance, even though it will be paid together at closing. So you will have one insurance for the home and then a separate insurance for flooding. So because League City is so close to along the coast, get flood insurance regardless of where you are, because Texas is unpredictable. So thank you so much for staying until at the end of the video. Subscribe, follow. I love you guys, and until next time, bienvenue à Houston. Welcome to Houston. Bye bye.